Plant McCumby post-fight thoughts. Let's go.
Push the weight and no flex. The livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, things out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's talk about this fight right here. Wow. For those that thought that this was going to be anticlimactic, you were wrong. And I'm not even going to hold you. I somewhat slept on this fight. I'm like, what's the McCumby? Never heard of the man. And, he comes out with that hat and with the mullet. He looks like a trucker with the shades on. I said, what's going on here? And Caleb Plant was the popular pick for the win. More or less because we don't know who McCumby was. Look at his record though. And I went to his record and I said, okay, he's 20-0, but we don't know who he's fought. He's 31 years old, year younger than Caleb Plant. But I said, you know what he had working for him? It's 2024, and we've seen some weird stuff. And weird meaning people that are not supposed to be winning end up winning, or at least making it a tough fight. Now, this guy comes up. The first thing I noticed was I said, his arm's kind of big. His physique, he looks strong, and he proved that. Because early in the fight, Caleb tried to outbox this guy, and this guy made it a fight early in the fight. He had clubbing punches that was really knocking Caleb Plant off guard, knocking him off balance. I think he hurt Caleb. He caught him in an exchange, and then there was a knockdown. It was an academic knockdown. From the first camera view, it looked like he hit Caleb with a body shot, and Caleb was going backwards. He fell, and he got up. But when you saw the replay, Caleb picked off the shot, but he was going backwards. And listen, that's just the name of the game. Punch landed, he blocked it, but his footing wasn't underneath him. He fell. It's considered a knockdown, 10-8 round. But McCumby was playing it up to the audience, man. It was entertaining because he was trying to take Caleb Plant's head off. So I'm wondering, I'm like, man, Caleb has to show that he has another gear, because he can't keep up like this in around round, I want to say 4 or 5. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, because the fight for me just ended. Caleb gets on the inside, and that's when Caleb Plant went to work. I am thoroughly impressed. That's what seasoned veterans do. He said, okay, fighting this strong dude on the outside ain't working for me. He's trying to counter me with his left hand. This guy's kind of strong. I'm going to take it away. He got right on the inside. Shades of Andre Ward. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't he worked out with Andre Ward in the past? Well, y'all do that research and get back to me. Because he got on the inside and he took the fight away from McCumby. That's what high IQ fighters do. And at first, you're like, what is he doing on the inside with this strong guy? Smothering his punches. And then you found out that Trevor McCumby, although strong, his inside game was not as good as Caleb. Caleb was still on the inside slipping, picking off shots. And McCumby got offended if he didn't eat an uppercut. It was ridiculous. McCumby's head started snapping back. I said, he can't get out the way of the uppercut. No, he couldn't do it. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work by Breadman in that corner. He told them everything correct. This is the short video. I'm going to talk about this again on my Sunday show. But Breadman held it down in that corner, man. That was great. That was great advice. He literally disarmed McCumby. I was thoroughly impressed with it. The way he switched it up. And both men were taunting each other. It wasn't like pointless and the crowd wasn't booing. It was an exciting, tactical fight. And you saw the crafty veteran take away his opponent's arms. He took it away. He took away his gun. He took it away. He took it right away from him. Slipping on the inside, man. This was some great stuff by Caleb Plant, man. This was great. Now, with that being said, shout out to McCumby. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. He came out of nowhere, and he put up way, way, way better of a fight than we thought. Now, although he got stopped because Caleb started to weigh him down, that body work on the inside, those left hooks to the body, the uppercuts. And then when he had him hurt, you see, that's what you do with strong fighters. You push them back. You find that a lot of those guys, they can't go backwards and fight. They don't know how to do it. Ricky Hatton didn't know how to do that. Manny Pacquiao in spots didn't know how to do that. Mike Tyson didn't know how to do that. And Trevor McCumby, if he lands, he's a strong guy, man. I still think he's an exciting guy. I'd like to see him on some mid cards. I mean, he should get some work. He's a fun guy to watch. He has a look that's very marketable. You know, he could play up whatever. If he's going for the trucker look, and I'm being respectful saying that, with the mullet, play it up, man. Get him some work. Maybe, he'll get some, some more exciting fights. This was exciting. And, Plant with a stoppage, yo. And Plant is not like a knockout artist like that. But that was strategy. That was straight. It was so calculated. And when he had him on the ropes, and by the ninth round was ending, he was flurrying on him. It was stopped. His corner was like, well, the bell rang or whatever. But you know what? Trevor didn't protest it. He didn't protest it. So Trevor McCumby, you have nothing to hang your head about. You came across a smart fighter. That's it. Go back to the drawing board, rest up, hang out with your family, enjoy your payday, look at some film, and work on your craft. That's it. That's it. Work on your craft. And I'm sure the people in that audience, T-Mobile, that's where they at, the T-Mobile, they'd like to see him again. I'd like to see him again. I'd like to see what he can do. I can dig it, man. I could definitely dig it, man. Shout out to Trevor McCumby. This was a fun fight. And shout out to Caleb Plant. The adjustments were insane. That'll be the last thing. If you don't know boxing, and I just told you, okay, this guy's beating up Plant on the outside, and, what do? Well, get on the inside. What? The guy's strong. No, trust me. See, if you know boxing, that made sense. He smothered those punches. I was watching this like, yo, this is some good stuff. And Plant, his chin is still up. His chin has been sustained. He had a knockout loss to Canelo. He came back, fought Benavidez, and went 12. He was hurt several times in that fight. Caleb Plant is a dog, man. Caleb Plant is an absolute dog. And he showed his ring IQ tonight, man. And I appreciate that, man. That was a fun fight to watch, man. That was a fun fight. Salute to both, man. I'm glad they're okay. This is Trevor McCumby's first loss, but that's all right. Fella, get back to the drawing board, and I would love to see him again. I want to see what he's going to do, because I was thoroughly entertained. I did not think that this fight would go that way, man. But, man, I like McCumby's heart, and I like Caleb Plant's mind, his boxing IQ, man. That was some impressive stuff, man. But my goodness, I'm definitely going to watch this again before the night's out, man. But hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Bronx on deck.
Move!